SoFi Technologies is down about 30% year to date and about 40% below its all-time high from November. That's a big reset because just a few months ago, this stock was trading about $30 and now it's sitting around $18. For full transparency, I'm a shareholder of SoFi and I've made multiple videos about SoFi on this channel. Last year in March 2025, I gave a 5-year price target of $39. Today, I'm revising that projection and I'll walk you through exactly why. I'll start with the technical setup of SoFi because it looks really compelling here. Right now, SoFi is below all major moving averages on the daily time frame. That tells us sellers are in control in the short term and RSI is very oversold. But here's the thing, we should not be buying any stock when it is ripping higher and when everyone's are excited. We should buy when it's oversold, when sentiment is weak and when price is compressed. That's where we are right now with SoFi. On the weekly chart, I'm actually seeing early signs of stabilization. Not a confirmed reversal yet, but the momentum is slowing down on the downside. If someone is looking for a short-term swing trade, this level looks really compelling. A bounce back toward $30 is very possible if momentum shifts. And for some reason, if the market weakens further, the next support levels I'm watching are $16.65, 14.49 and 11.48. I hope we don't go that far, but if we do, let's be ready to catch those dips. Personally, I'm willing to buy at current levels and add more at $16 if it drops. And another important data point we got a few days ago was CEO Anthony Noto bought about 1 million worth of shares at $17.88. That's not a small position. When a CEO buys with his own money and openly states that the stock is undervalued, that's a positive sign for the stock, and obviously insiders know the business better than we do. Alright, now let me show you my long-term price target for SoFi. Last year, I said $39 in 5 years when the price was at $12. So much have changed in the last 1 year. Their members using SoFi have increased drastically, so I'm updating their price target now. Based on my revised model, I'm seeing about 350% upside over the next 5 years. That would put SoFi above $80. That may sound aggressive, but let me explain why. SoFi today is completely different company compared to 2021 when it traded at elevated prices. Back then, they had fewer members, not profitable, lower revenue and less diversification. But today, they have 13.7 million members, diversified revenue streams, growing deposit base and loan interest revenue up 30% year over year. Even if 2021 pricing was inflated, the business today is fundamentally stronger. Analysts currently have a consensus price target around $28, which is about 52% upside from here. Based on how much the business has scaled, I think re-rating potential is much higher. One of the major reasons for SoFi stock being down recently is the crypto market. Crypto hasn't done well recently, but let me explain you what this actually means. If and when the next crypto bull cycle begins, SoFi benefits significantly. They have exposure to crypto trading and financial services that would accelerate activity. But SoFi doesn't depend solely on crypto. They have diversified beyond interest revenue from loans. Deposits are increasing. That growth in consumer deposits is driving higher interest income. So even if Bitcoin takes longer to heat up again, SoFi still has multiple growth engines. And what I like the most is their membership growth. They now have about 13.7 million members. Member growth has been increasing at roughly 30% on average quarter over quarter, which is really strong. More members means more cross-selling, more products per use, more ecosystem value. This is becoming a scaled financial platform. My only concern is their free cash flow. Last quarter, free cash flow was negative $1 billion. For me to invest with full confidence, I want to see consistent improvement in free cash flow. The balance sheet needs to strengthen over time. If they can turn sustainably free cash flow positive while maintaining this growth, that's when conviction skyrockets. Until then, position sizing matters. Coming to my personal position, I originally had 220 shares at an average price of $9. Last year, I sold 100 shares around $24 to pull out my original invested capital. So technically, I've been riding the rest with the house money. But at these levels, I'm seriously considering building the position again because if long-term thesis plays out, this could be one of those moments we look back and say that was the opportunity. Alright, those were my thoughts on SoFi. Now I want to hear from you. At $18, are you buying SoFi or are you waiting for lower levels? Or are you staying completely away? Let me know in the comments below. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.